Hey everybody, it's Master Gallengeist here, bringing you my review for the Avengers issue 29, 2023. Oh, we're getting close to 800. That is a pretty cool cover, and they do check in with Reed. What is the Grail, and what is its connection to Secret Wars? So, let's crack into this. The Impossible City, Earth orbit. It is done. I've decrypted and analyzed Kang's data codex. Avengers, I now know what the missing moment is that Kang and Mastodon seek, and what it portends for all of us. We must speak with Reed Richards. It's like, oh shit. Alright, ominous. Glasshouse, Null Time. To me, my knights. Attend to me, my twilight court. Attend your loving lord, Mastodon. What news, O wizard? Rise, Artur. I have made you the king among your fellows, and the king should never kneel, not even to its creator. It's like, I doubt that, but I do like the page layout with all that going on, zooming in on shit. For I needed a king, did I not? As I did a star, an engineer, a construct, an icon, a god, and a witch. And it's important because we see that kind of lock-in later on. I required heroes, for I am no hero, nor have I ever made any claim to be one. A wizard rarely ever is. Oh, but I knew of heroes. The whole cosmos did. Heroes who saved worlds, and the ones they could not save, they avenged. It's like, okay, let's see what's going on here with you. The Fantastic Farmhouse, Benson, Arizona. The missing moment. You're talking about some sort of ontological anomaly? Yes, Reed. It was first brought to our attention over a year ago by Kang the Conqueror. Kang had been seeking this missing moment, but had run afoul of a rival in his quest and had been mortally wounded. Avengers, issue 2. Kang wanted us to thwart this rival, this Mastodon character. Though spite might be a better term than thwart, come to think of it. I agree with that, Carol, as we see them sitting, and then of course showcasing issue 2 there. A single moment in all of time inaccessible to him or any other time traveler. A second of time closed to him, which, knowing Kang, would gall him as nothing else would. I'm no stranger to time travel, as I'm sure you know. But this is the first I've ever heard of such a thing. Why would Kang come to the Avengers for help? Because he couldn't reach it. Kang told us that the missing moment could only be accessed by very specific circumstances. The specificity was unfortunately lacking, as he fell into a coma shortly after making contact. Interesting. What of these conditions do you know? 1. A series of apocalyptic crises known as tribulation events would have to be overcome. We've experienced 2 of them. The arrival of the Ashen Combine, which Kang described as the fall of the Impossible City, and the Blood Hunt, which he called the Endless Night. And 2, those events must be met. And I kind of like the traditional paneling here as we get the kind of explanation, at least for Reed, which is a nice kind going over of what we've done so far. By heroes. For only heroes can lead the way to the Grail. I created you in their image, that you might be my own Avengers. Artur the King, after the Black Panther. Lancelot the Star, after Captain Marvel. Galhout the God, after Thor, and then Storm. Bedivere the Avenger, the Engineer, after Iron Man. And that's a pretty cool page there. And then we get the other one with the rest of the Avengers team. Bersalak, the Construct, after the Vision. Parzival, the Icon, after Captain America. Mordred the Witch, after the Scarlet Witch. My heroes, not truly Avengers, but instead knights. For who better to engage in a Grail quest? Very true. Then the Grail is at hand, Mastodon. Will you finally share with us what it is? Ever the engineer, Bedivere, ever inquisitive. The Grail is the ultimate prize. And I kind of like that we then see Mastodon there and then see him talking with Bedivere. For the ultimate adventure, Kang's terminology, we discovered a data archive that Kang had compiled in his quest before he got ambushed by Mastodon and had his knowledge stolen from his brain. It told us a lot, which is a matter of grave importance, Reed. The prize, this Grail, will undo the entire universe. I don't understand. The Grail is a flaw in the very structure of reality. It is nothing less than passage from this universe to the next. It's like, oh shit, that's interesting. In the same manner as Galactus came to our cosmos via the death of his own, the possessor of the Grail will leave our universe and signal the birth of a new one. And our universe will die to provide the energy to do so. Nightmare showed us as much in a dream. And I kind of like it linking up there with Galactus, especially when we see what kind of happened with this. Though neither he nor we fully understood it at the time. Avengers issue 7. It's like, shit! That's a really good page one there. This is a great deal to take in. I know, we've spent over a year trying to figure it out. But there is time, as I understand it, time to find a solution for this flaw in the universe. There are more tribulation events that need to be faced before anyone can access the missing moment, before anyone can achieve this grail. No. That's what we thought, but it's not the case. In decrypting Kang's data archive, we realized that it was no longer accurate. We should have yet to deal with the Death Moon, the cannibal culture, the King of Magic, but something has changed. Something has disrupted causality, shaken time and space. The questers for the Grail have cheated. It's like, oh shit. I mean, I would have liked to look into those kind of events, but it seems like we're speeding some shit up. Even though we're pretty much 30 issues into this. I first thought you would be the heroes who would meet the tribulation events, my knights. But then I saw you die, time and again. Die? But we did not. Time travel. Your time magic, Mirrodin. We failed, didn't we? And when we did, you wound back time to try again. How many times, wizard? How many times did we fail you? How many stars are in the sky, O king? The bubble of null time in which we live, in which such trickery made such trickery possible, but ultimately futile. Then I thought perhaps the Avengers could succeed where you failed, but manipulating the Avengers proved a much more difficult task than directing my own creatures. No, if I was to meet the missing moment, then I would have to take action myself. I would have to toy with the power primordial, such as that of the Grand Masters. Shit, you dumb motherfucker. And I know this is more of a talking issue, but I kind of think that we needed this for like a little come down. Let's see. And his works. When last we met Kang and Mirrodin, the speculatorium of the Grandmaster was destroyed. Avengers issue 24. Such a vast structure could only be powered by a portion of the Grandmaster's power primordial. And its destruction tore a great rent in the fabric of space-time, a rupture. We think that was by design, a massive ontological trauma that disrupted the flaw in the universe. We think Mirrodin got sick of trying to unlock the missing moment and kicked the door down. Yes, T'Challa. But where did this come from? A flaw in the universe? If we understand how it originated, we could take steps to fix it. Dr. Richards, Reed, we know where it came from. You made it. It's like, oh shit. And then, of course, this brings up the whole stuff with Secret Wars. It's like, I kind of like that tie-in like there. Reed, could you please tell us about how our universe, the 7th cosmos, was destroyed, and how you rebuilt it from nothing here in the 8th cosmos? It's like, oh shit. You see, children, there was a time when the universe died. A time when one Earth collided with another despite all the heroes in each world trying to stop it. But then the universe was remade. Remade by a man with the power of a god. No, with the power that would be the envy of all the gods. See Secret Wars 2015. Yep. And I kind of like them flashing back to that like that. That's kind of cool. But still, he was just a man, Mirrodin. Even with that power, how could a man do such a thing? Exactly, sweet Galhood. Exactly the question no one asked. And your reward for such cleverness is an answer. Imperfectly. And I kind of like seeing her shocked face in his mask there. I did it. Reed, I remember Battleworld. Unlike everyone else here, I remember what it was like, what we both went through. You rebuilt an entire universe. You, a human being, and nothing made by a human is without a flaw. Because whatever else you are, Reed, you are an adventurer. See, the thing is, those that purport themselves to be gods, there's more flaws in those kind of things than a lot would believe. I believe that you created the missing moment, created the Grail, because you can't imagine a world without something to strive for. Makes sense. I take it to an entirely new frontier, but the Grail was never meant to be seized, only striven for. In seizing it, this universe's purpose is finished, its potential exhausted. My own need to find the next horizon, imprinted in the very fabric of the universe. Hubris, T'Challa. Always and ever hubris. Yeah, that actually sounds like something that Reed would do, so I'm not really that mad with this. This is pretty cool. I like the paneling here. What can we do? How can we stop this? We can do what we always do, Reed. We can save the world. We can save all the worlds. It's like, yep, that's the Avengers. You have served me well, my knights. And of course we see why the Avengers work and what kind of goes wrong here with the Twilight Court. Furthered my aims despite your past forgotten failures. I have but one final order for you. Mirrodin, a final command? Indeed. For I must pass your fealty to a new master, the Grand Master Endweigast. I see you are not reneging on your wager, Mirrodin. That much I must grant you. Mirrodin, my lord, you would discard us, trade us to a new master as payment for a wager? It's like, yep. Fucker don't give a shit. Oh, Arthur, of course I would. Speaking of discarding, be gone. Mirrodin, no, you created us. We served you loyally, as he pretty much just Kamehameha vortex fucks these people. It's like, shit. 7 superhumans, built at great cost and effort, Grandmaster, and you throw them away? Wasteful. Your creatures are poor recompense for my speculatorium, Mirrodin. I thought it would be good for you to see your own creations destroyed. That's petty, but I kind of get it on him. It's like, alright. And it's very interesting to see the Grandmaster here, and also in Imperial and all that stuff. Mirrodin, I lay my curse upon you, wizard. I lay the curse of the entire Twilight Court upon you. It's like, alright. We'll have to see how that kind of works out on that. Whoosh, is this going? You feel better? Endwig asked. Mirrodin, I do not wish to ever see you again. The next time you have a wager to propose, don't. I wouldn't worry about that, Grandmaster. You see, I'm planning a journey. And I really like that shot there as it ends. And then, of course, we flip out here and we look at the... We've got other Avengers issues, and we got this one. Issue 30. Avengers find themselves tangled with zombies within the ruins of Battleworld from Secret Wars. Be here next month to find out how they got there. It's like, ooh, cool. So, I could definitely see why people would want to skip this one. It's like, okay, you're just going over this shit and you only get a little bit. You don't really get much action. However, I like that it pretty much brings us up to speed of what's gone on so far. A nice kind of recap that's organic because we're getting Reed brought up to speed, learning what's kind of going on. Mirrodin just tossing away the Twilight Court to the Grand Master, and then finding out that Reed put this in here. I like it tying in with Secret Wars and Reed's reconstruction of the universe. I think that's a really kind of cool thing. And got my Secret Wars t-shirt. Original Secret Wars. The 84 one and everything. But I enjoyed this one. I like Reed being brought up to speed, and then the Avengers being like, yeah, we've got hope for this, and then the Twilight Court just being chucked. I hope that curse thing comes to bite Mirrodin in the ass, and we'll see what he kind of goes for. So, those are my opinions on the issue. Tell me what you guys think in the comments below. If you liked it, if you didn't like it, if you agree with me, if you disagree with me. Also, like and subscribe, and I hope you have a good day.